Pause the music here. We are ready. I am ready. Oh my god, it's happening. All right, guys, we are in draft. Now, it looks like K and I has to forfeit 2 bans per tournament rules.
Sharpening my feathers.
Go next with the Xayah ban. They've banned Xayah every game I've watched. And Zoe, a targeted ban against somebody on Go Next. I've seen the Zoe ban and I've seen the Asol ban against Go Next mid laner every game here. I don't know who their mid laner is yet. I know who it should be, but I've never played with them.
Ah, come on. What's the worst that could happen?
2 ADCs off the board early for Go Next. Let's see what K&I does. Now they only have 2 more bans. Let's see who they decide here. My guess is Asol. Just because that's what I've seen them do a bunch of times. That was one of their skipped bans, I guess. Looks like they're gonna hold. They're gonna hold the last 2 bans probably until the end, which I think is pretty smart. Let's see. Kassadin, yeah. Another mid laner off the board here. Good ban. Don't want the games going too long here. Kassadin scales late game like a champion. Rod of Ages. Although I don't know, he sounds like he kind of fell off a little bit lately, but who am I to say? All right, second ban, third ban coming out for K&I. They skipped that one. All right. Smart move, smart move. So they've got 2 bans left. There's the Victor. I saw this Victor lay waste to the Google Ads team last week, and Go Next has got a really good mid laner in their Victor, so I'm excited to see what he can do again tonight. Now that is a best of 3 series, I believe. So again, hopefully we see a great tournament. Hopefully we see 3 games, but we'll see. Right now, only thing I see in draft right now is, hey, mid laners got their Victor. Vigard to counter. Okay. Another scaling champion in the late game. Let's see how this goes. Mid lane already selected for both teams. Got a Victor into a Vigar. I'm also trying to remember the junglers that I saw. There it is, Viego. All right, we got some resets coming up, hopefully for Team K&I. Let's see if Blue takes their jungler here as well or decides to hold off. Now, I think their jungler last time, I've seen a good Zac, I believe, out of them. I don't think it's a terrible idea to jump on top of these. Oh, there's a Diana. Yeah, that Diana had a good jungle game a couple times. And top Shen. Yep. All right, this team is looking just like I saw last week. It's all coming back to me now. All right, one more pick, and then we're going to go into the final ban stages here. No ADC, no support picked yet. For Team K&I, we got a Mundo pick. Now, that Mundo is most likely going to be top going into the Shen. I don't know if Mundo Jungle is still a thing, and I don't know if Viego into a Shen is a great idea. It might be with Blade of the Rune King if Shen gets too thick, but what do I know? All right. Second ban coming out. There goes the Annie. They were looking at, I guess, at an Annie support.
Will be understood.
Jhin ban coming out for Go Next. No support, no ADC chosen by K&I here. Their final ban. ADC Samira. Got it. Gone. Thank you, Aaron. This was my casting suit. Yeah, it's just some stupid white blazer I've had since high school, and I said, why not? Sure, let's just whip it out. All right, final ban coming out for Go Next. Looking like they don't want any ADCs. Apparently,
I am forsaken.
Yep. 4 ADC bans coming out of Go Next against KNI's ADC player. It looks like Kai'Sa's going to be the ADC of choice. Who goes well with a Kai'Sa? I don't know, maybe a Thresh. I can see a Thresh pickup as a support here for either team. But we shall see. Oh boy. Oh boy. Got a Jaina support with a Vayne ADC. Love it. Love to see this. Let's throw out some tornadoes. Let's do some healing. Let's disrupt. Now, are we going to see a Thresh support? I don't know. Mumu, Lulu, anything fun that we can think of. There it is, the Mumu. Love guessing. Isn't that so fun? All right. Cool. Oh, it might be in a... No, they're just swapping around. I was going to say, is it a Mundo support? I doubt it, right? I highly doubt it. We got a Mumu support and a Mundo top, is my guess. But we're going to get into a caster delay here for 3 minutes while the team's set up and get ready. And during that time, I'm just going to play some music and we're just going to hang out for a bit. I'm not sure which champion that is, but it doesn't matter. We are getting into game number 1. KNI versus Go Next for the Google League of Legends Tournament Finals. Let's see what shenanigans these guys have been up to for the past 3 minutes. Victor in the mid lane. Watch out for him. All right. Get my shit together here. All right. Ooh, we've got a Zeta. This is the Zeta invade move. I've heard about this fabled Zeta placement where bot team hooks it bottom and catches the jungler off in this tri-bush. Let's see if it works out for the team known as K and I.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
It might. The Zeta move. A Mumu hook goes in. Takes off. Looks like Vayne is going to go down. That is the Zeta move, and it worked beautifully for the red team. Red team gets some gold in their pockets to start the game, and a kill on the Vayne. Or not the Vayne, I'm sorry. Kill on the Viego. The Vayne died. Oh man, KNI's red jungler is starting off on their blue side, and it looks like Go Next's jungler is going to be starting down on the bottom side. Now quickly, let me just get
like boxing with
this
shadows.
shit figured out. I hate when they do this. It always messes up. No. Yes. No. Perfect. All right, just pretty normal start outside of the early kill out of red team. Blue team, we've got a great matchup here with a Veigar into a Victor. Early items are Doran's ring for Victor and a tear for Veigar. Top lane, we got 2 thick boys going at it, both with Doran shields and a potion. I won't be paying too much attention up here because I don't think anything's going to happen until about the 7-minute mark, so go with God and have fun, you too. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, now let's see if we have a level 2 out of the red team early on after that XP lead with the kill. We shall see. Items chosen. Longsword going into a Doran's blade, elected by the Kai'Sa. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. Good CS, good wave management coming out from both ADCs. Looks like we have a pretty even 8-7, but there's a level 2 early for KNI. Nothing really else out there. Level 3 gank potentially coming by the Diana, but it looks like we might have level 3 gank by both teams. Mumu going in. Nothing else there. Diana coming in to secure the kill against the Amumu. Amumu will live. Nope, fall. Viego's here to clean anything up, but there is nothing else there. We had a couple flashes burned and a ghost burned by Kaisa. However, Amumu did go down and lost out on his flash and exhaust. Meanwhile, Vayne's flash is down as well. Looking over in the middle lane, Victor continued to poke away with his Death Laser of Doom against the Veigar. Pretty much Victor's lane, 16 CS to Veigar's 9. Top lane, they're still looking for sandwiches to get beefy. Not much going on here. Shen is pushing in. Meanwhile, Viego looking at a potential gank against this Victor, who is starting to bully this lane already. 20 CS to 11. Amumu coming around to clear some wards. Blue side just pushing. Victor getting pushed out of lane a little bit, maybe with that Viego showing. But Viego says, screw it, I'm going to go down and get my scuttle finally after 2 level 3 ganks out of the junglers. Bottom lane's doing a hard reset here. Nothing else to report. Veigar's baiting. Viego's looking to go in against this Victor Q. No W to follow up. Maybe the minion was blocking it, but that should be an easy under tower clear for this Victor. Now, top scuttle is still up. Are we going to see 2 junglers go after it? We shall see. Meanwhile, Viego decides to go Raptors instead, and Diana should be able to secure this Scuttle Crab. Meanwhile, up top, like I said, nothing until about 10 minutes. We'll come back to them later. But maybe Diana is thinking about doing something sneaky here. Viego is in the area. There goes his Bone Shield plating and his spell immunity, so he'll pull out. Viego electing just to continue farming. No issues there. Meanwhile, down in the bottom lane, all full health. Easy peasy CS for Kaisa, hitting that Q and doing what it does best, CS. Meanwhile, Vayne deciding to poke a little bit more. We actually have a Dark Seal coming out of Veigar early on, after that initial back, I guess, which is pretty good. Later on, he goes, the only problem is he's just got to stack it up, or else it's really not going to do much for him. Pretty even CS top, 31 to 33. Viego positioning like he's going to go in this bush. Now, Shen has no idea Viego is up here. They do not have any wards. This could be, if Mundo plays this right, a kill. Now he's got to let him push out a little bit. Viego decided to cancel his back to stay. Let's see what he can get down here. Nope. Shen playing it pretty safe. And Viego, nope. Second time he canceled his back. Diana is coming up. Now Viego stays. Okay, Viego's gone, unfortunately, though, because Mundo is in a tough spot. That is... Mundo's got to burn his ghost just to get away here. Not much going on, but that could have been really unfortunate if Diana decided to commit on that. Bottom lane, looking at CS again, 35 to 30. We got a Noon Quiver already out by the Vayne at 5 minutes. Nice job. The 2 kills and 31 CS obviously helps that quite a bit. No items purchased yet by Victor. Victor's sporting the highest CS in the game outside of Shen now at 44, 45. He's got probably $1.5 billion gold to spend. Let's see if he continues to poke down this Veigar with his E. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Shen, Mundo duking it out. No items on them, but 2 Doran Shield. 2 thick boys just slapping each other with a hot dog. Okay, Mundo's healing up or doing something. I'm just an Iron 2 player. I think that's an ult, I believe. Maybe? Not sure. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, we've got a gank coming in from the Viego against blue team. Exhaust goes down, and that is a dead Vayne secured by the Viego gank and the Amumu lockdown. Coming back top, nothing really here. Mid, Veigar continues to get chunked down by this Victor. Victor still has not bought items. Victor does not have TP. He actually elected to go cleanse here with first strike. Veigar also with a first strike. That Veigar needs to figure something out. Either stay here and die, or leave and lose the XP. There is no alternative. He decides to leave. I think that's the right call. Top lane, cool. Backing. Mumu looking for the gank here. Veigar stay. Nope, Veigar leaving. So Mumu might come in here just to clean up the XP. They're actually bringing 3 members of red team just middle to clean up this kill, or clean this up against the Victor. TP comes back from Veigar maybe to get in the action. This is like a 4-man pull against 1 Victor. Flashes are burned, Mumu goes in, and that is a dead Victor. However, it took 4 members of the enemy team to take him down. Insane. Diana is here to do something if she can, but I would not go into 3 people like that. Not a chance. Blue team knows that red team's nowhere to be seen bottom. They're going to hold the wave here and easily farm some CS where they can. Looking at items purchased so far. Got 2 books for both Veigar and Victor mid. Nothing crazy there. A Blasting Wand coming out of Victor. Looking at the jungler items, a Dark Seal and a Diana. Interesting. Love to see that. So we potentially are not going to see a beefy Diana. Maybe we will. I have no idea. Noon Quiver coming out of the blade of, or Noon Quiver coming out of Viego is pretty normal. So we'll continue to see how this game goes. But I do like already we've got Berserker Greaves on the Vayne. Blue team looking like they want to get... Oh, that is a dead Kai'Sa. Oh, Flash coming out of the Vayne to dodge, but Vayne is also potentially going to go down unless he gets some help here. Mumu looking for a lockdown and a solo... Yep, there's the kill against Vayne. Unfortunate. 1 for 1 here coming out of the bottom lane, but Amumu and Jaina, the 2 supports, just slapping each other with a stick and some toilet paper, seeing if they can kill each other. The answer there is... no. Meanwhile, Jesus Christ, up in the mid lane, Viego decided to go for it looks like Rift Herald and got crashed on by Shen and Victor. So that's crazy. Viego had a flash out. No flash on him. Meanwhile, Mundo is just farming under tower, freezing the lane as Shen continues to build straight up thick daddy armor. Now, Veigar caught up in CS. He's only 15 CS down with a kill under his belt, which I think is great for him. He is a scaling champion. However, don't count out the Victor's skill at all. Now I'm curious, we had a sub in for KNI, Midnight, he's the top laner. They couldn't find their top laner, so they had to call in a sub. Midnight is their elected sub who's playing this Mundo pretty well with a 21 CS lead over Shen, 10 minutes-ish into the game. Meanwhile, support and the jungler out of KNI looking to do something maybe spicy or sneaky. Trying to go for a dragon potentially, but blue team is seen. I mean, they've got minions and wards all over the place. Great control ward here. I don't know if this is a great idea. Viego is doing this right on top of a ward. He might need to get out of here, and that he does. However, that is a quarter of a health dragon gone. We're going to see red team come up here and see if they can do anything and salvage it. Probably the answer is no. Go back to lane, let blue team take it. That is 4 members of blue team. Shen does have ult if need be, but that is a free and easy dragon for blue team. All right, again, just popping over, looking at any items we have here. Nothing out of the ordinary I'm seeing. Magical footwear just picked up by Veigar. Nice job. Mumu just kind of hanging out right now. You gotta know he's here, right? They gotta know he's around. Kai'Sa trying to crash this wave in so Mumu can jump in. We're gonna see something spicy. That's a Hex Flash. Over the wall. Ooh, Mumu goes in. Exhaust goes out. Down goes everyone. Kai'Sa picking up a double kill here. Nice job. KNI's bottom lane is looking spicy. Love to see that. Great kill, Kai'Sa. Meanwhile, top lane, Shen is getting pushed in by Midnight on the Mundo. Mid lane, Victor actually getting pushed in as well. However, excuse me, still up in CS, 92 to 80. Shen having to teleport back to lane to get that CS and get that XP. Mundo going home to potentially buy. There it is, the Heartsteel. We've got some mythics coming out for the team of KNI, Heartsteel and 2 Kraken Slayers. First mythics of the game. Sorry guys, I've been getting over a cold, so apologies. And we've got a Shirley's Battle Song out by the Jaina in the bottom lane. 3 members of red team going after this Victor again. Ooh, the re-engage. Diana all going in. Jesus Christ. Viego reset, not enough. Wow, they turned that with the Shen coming in with his ult to save the day. That did not need saving, but Diana with a great engage. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Jaina continued to kind of just threaten with her tornadoes, doing not too much else. Victor sitting here saying, yep, I'm just going to take this tower and poke you with my death laser. Not much else going on here. Amumu just trying to keep the XP alive. We've got a teleport coming back out of Veigar. Can we see anything get done here? The answer is no. Meanwhile, top lane, Two thick boys, level 10. Heart steel with some plated steel caps and a bramble vest on the Shen. Looks like they're just going to kind of smack each other around a little bit. They upgraded their hot dogs to baseball bats finally, but they are still not doing too much. Bottom lane. Amumu had to go back because he was busy taking middle XP, and it looks like blue team is going to be able to continue to freeze this lane in a great spot for them and farm CS freely. All right, Viego is in a pretty good spot right now. There are two wards here on the red and blue side. This is going to be seen by blue team immediately. Bane's going to tumble out. Unfortunately, Jaina just used her Q or Tornado. She's not going to... Wow, great read and a great flash coming out of the Jaina. Fantastic. That could have gone so poorly because she used her Q over here or whatever it is. Yeah, great job. Meanwhile, mid lane, we're dropping the Rift Herald, going to get the first turret of the game. It looks like Victor is going to continue to get fed, and the Diana knows it. First turret going down in favor of Go Next. 116 CS on this mid laner. I missed a Veigar kill, or a Veigar death. I apologize, guys. I was so focused down on the bottom lane, but it looks like Victor finally did get back at the Veigar, pick up a kill there. Meanwhile, top, Shen is going home. He does not have teleport, and he does not have his R. Nope, cancels it. Mundo showed back up. He said, I cannot afford to leave this lane. No way, Jose. Dragon's going to be up in probably about, I don't know, 2-ish minutes, so we've got plenty of time before that. Meanwhile, Diana looking for something here. Lands the Q on Amumu, but there really is not enough follow-up there, especially when she does not have her ult. Viego's probably going to wrap around here, look after the Victor, but a great placement of the control ward is going to get that spotted out and sniffed out. But Viego is persistent, and let us see what he decides to do here. Shen OP is called in the chat. Shen is sitting on 115 CS and can't back to get any items because Mundo continues to push him in, which I think is great work by Midnight on top. However, he has got Grasp of the Undying, so he is just getting thicker and thicker as the game goes on. Meanwhile, middle, I think people are just jockeying and positioning for the next dragon. That laser is starting to hurt as Victor gets caged, kills the Veigar, yet goes down himself. We've got a huge team fight, all coming out of Diana. It is a 2v3, and I think red team comes out ahead there. But we're still chasing, we're not even done. Jaina trying to stop. Oh my god, there goes the Viego. The resets weren't enough. The Kai'Sa arc coming in. Oh my god, Kai'Sa coming in out of nowhere, landing the R, teleporting in, and essentially killing every member of Go Next. The only member alive is Vayne, surprisingly. Guys, we got a great game here. Even gold, 3-kill disadvantage in the favor of red team. And red team is going to secure their first dragon of the game, bringing it to 1-1. Just again, looking at items, we've got 111 stacks on the Heartsteel. So Mundo's going to continue to get pretty thick here. Veigar electing to go, obviously, with Everfrost, which is a great item on him. I think it's the only mythic that makes sense, unless you want to troll and play Ludens. I think that's what I see in Iron 2, so apologies if that is not true. But we've got a great game, and I'm excited to continue to see how this one unfolds. Rift Herald is up. Top lane is still in a great position. Shen has done a fantastic job at farming and keeping this lane exactly where he wants it. Diana deciding to beeline it for Rift Herald. She said, hey, you guys took out 4 members of my team earlier. You took the dragon. I'm going to sit here and take a Rift Herald. Hopefully no one sees me. There are no wards in the immediate area, so this should be a pretty easy Rift unless Viego sniffs it out. Victor doing a great job coming around here and kind of baiting him off with an E. This Rift Herald is going to the side of Go Next, blue team. Top lane, Mundo continue to poke and be a nuisance on Shen, but Shen is saying, can't touch me, I am too thick for you. Victor, those death lasers, man. Mumu missing his toilet paper whip wrap very, very barely. Looks like they're going to push in mid lane and potentially take their first tower of the game. We shall see if Victor's going to allow that to happen. Bottom lane continues to farm essentially for free. The mid lane is kind of populated by red team's support all game. Amumu is trying to help out Veigar as much as he can. which allows kind of Vayne to farm for free because it's going to pull Jaina away potentially. Kai'Sa, though, looking pretty nice. 3 kills, 2 deaths with a Kraken Slayer and a 300 gold bounty on her head. Red team looking to position for something here. Not sure what. Jaina just clearing wards. Thankfully, she is not coming around this way, or else she's going to die. She would have died. She could have died. She needs to be careful here, for sure. Looks like we're just doing ward management right now for both teams. This blue tower, the tier 1 blue tower is looking pretty juicy right now, and I'm wondering, Jaina, oh girl. Not great pathing there. Jaina gets caught out. Meanwhile, Viego wanting to go even heavier and harder in on the Diana. Diana does not have, she uses her ult there. Unfortunately goes down. Kai'Sa picks up the kill. Unfortunately, Vayne goes down as well. Red team bottom lane is starting to... Ooh. Picks up 2 kills there. We had a Shen kill top that I missed, and Viego goes down. Let's rewind real quick, because I want to see what happens up top. Looks like Victor came up. So Victor came up in the top river. I backed up, guys, by the way. This is rewind. But Victor comes up, gets seen on this buff. Mundo says, screw it, I'm fighting. Shen goes in, Victor goes in. Mundo really doesn't know what to do here. Just kind of cuts his losses and goes down. So that was an easy kill by Victor. Easy free gold. Shen gets to push. Victor gets to go back to mid lane and farm, while all 4 members of red team are essentially now, or 3 members of red team are now bottom. Veigar's back up 2, 3, and 3, 137. Looking pretty juicy. 11 kills to 15 kills in favor of KNI. 1 dragon apiece to both teams. Still got a lot of game left, guys. This is looking good. Victor, those lasers are really starting to hurt with those Ludens and the Sork shoes. Love to see it. Vision scores are pretty high across the board. Also love to see it. All right, Victor looking for a reset here. Looks like the tower down here, the tier 1 bottom on blue side fell, and the tier 1 on red side fell a while ago. So we now only have 1 tier 1 left, and that are the 2 top towers and red's bottom tower. And I guess blue team's middle, but that thing is about to go down. Veigar's going to take that gold. 3 members of blue team are bottom, looking to push. Diana, yep, there it is, popping the Rift Herald, while 3 members of red team are pushing middle. So let's see how blue team responds to this. Are they going to rotate to stop middle, or are they going to continue to push bottom? They are actually pulling over to Baron. Red team looking just to say, screw it, we're going to Baron here. Now this is about the 21-minute Baron. This is historically the throw Baron timeline. Red team, however, is melting, as we are going to see a red team Baron at 20 minutes. Fantastic play by red team. Dragon's coming in for about a minute, but blue team does have this Rift Herald pushing. I don't think it's going to get a charge off onto tier 2. We'll watch it via the mini-map, because I don't think it's going to get any damage done. Screw it, I'm curious. Looks like it actually is going to get a charge, and Mundo might not be able to stop it. Mundo stopped it. Of course he did. Why would I even think that it couldn't? Control ward coming out for red team on the dragon, looking to jockey for position. Now Shen does have his R, so he can teleport down here in a blink of an eye. So let's see, blue team is kind of positioning a little weird. Diana's looking for a QE, gets caught on the Veigar. Yep. Cage. Jaina goes out, Amumu goes in. Amumu misses his toilet. Yep, there it is. Oh. Mundo's here. Oh my god, red team. Oh, Viego resets. Viego resets. You're not going to get the Vayne. Just pull out and go after the dragon. All right. Wow. 4 members dead for blue team. Red team just lost the Amumu toilet paper boy. Not a bad trade at all. And gets the dragon. So that early Baron Nashor really played dividends there on that 20-minute fight. Fantastic job. Mundo electing to go with a force of nature here, probably to stop the Victor and all his bullshit, but he's got 278 stacks on his Heartsteel, so he'll probably turn into a thick boy at some point. A teleport coming out of Shen, I assume, to try to stop this Mundo, and Mundo continue to push. Tower's gonna stand. Teleport. Forcing a teleport out of Shen is a great idea. Nice job, Mundo. Is Jaina gonna be able to stop this back? Oh, power the Baron Nashor back, baby. Alright, red team's just gonna continue to kind of position around the map. They've got a commanding lead now with a 5k gold lead, 2 dragons to blue team's 1. Veigar! Veigar's dead. Veigar goes down. He had no vision on down here. None. Red team coming up to continue to respond to this. Blue team looking at it. It's a 4v2, guys. Alright, well, red team said, you pick on my little Irish man, Veigar, you're going to get the rest of the team. They trade 1 Veigar in for 3 kills in the top lane. Shen said, there's nothing I can do, guys. He had his ult, but he was bottom, and there was nothing really to save there. He elected to save it for another day. Mundo continuing to push down top tier 2. Red team backing. Diego farming, Jaina chilling. Kai'Sa continues to farm in the bot lane, looking at CS. Highest CS in the game is coming from red side. 208 and 207 from the Kai'Sa and the Mundo. Victor kind of falling off, not gonna lie. 182 CS with 4 kills and 4 deaths. Let's see if he can fix his playstyle, because it ain't working in the late game, unfortunately. Alright, Veigar seems to be the bait. Red team likes to put Veigar into a situation to get him killed, but then everyone crashes. Diana is actually, could potentially get collapsed on here. 3 members of red team are around her, however, they don't know she's there. They see her now. Kai'Sa popping off. Killing the Vayne. Shen ult coming in a little bit too late. Are they going to catch the Kai'Sa? The answer is definitely not. Veigar cage coming out of nowhere. Not doing a lot of damage, however. Mumu looking... Oh. Diego? Oh, red team triple kill. Is that good? Is that good? I think that's good, right? Yep, I think that's another triple kill. Wow, see what I mean? So guys, look, red team's plan all along is Veigar's the bait. Veigar dies, red team cleans up. It's worked twice now for them. And it looks like red team is going to continue to push down bottom. Dragon's going to be up in about a minute and a half. And they have top lane Mundo. They've got bot lane dominance. Wow. Mumu got ignited. Nope, Mumu's still alive. Oh man, we've got inhib down on bottom. Mundo continues to push to get the top inhib. Dragon is going to be popping up in a minute here. Red team deciding to go back and buy some items. It looks like, will Mundo get out? Mundo does have Ghost. He can easily get out of here. Victor will not be able to stop him, especially with all the MR that he's got. Alright, blue team, we've got to lick our wounds, push out these lanes, and fix the vision. Let's see what we can do here. This is game 1 of the Google Finals. Veigar, let's see if red team continues to make Veigar bait and then collapse on the rest of the team. We've got Dragon spawning in a couple minutes, 20 seconds. Thank you, Shen. Oh, that's Baron. Baron's spawning in 20 seconds, but Dragon is also spawning pretty soon in about 40 seconds now. Veigar continuing to be mid. Let's see if they send Veigar in for a timely death. Shen is bottom. Now Shen ult is up, and he also has teleport. Red team positioning for a Baron here. Looks like they're going to take Baron. They melted it last time. However, this time they get spotted by the Vision. This is going to be not a coin flip at all. This is pretty one-sided. Red team gets the Baron and is positioning probably for... It's in the game here, I'm assuming, with the top lane, since it is pretty much pushed in and the inhibitor is continuing to fall to Winions. Victor having to back here. Shen staying. Diana needs to get home to defend this. We've got coming in. Oh my god. The damage, the flash. Oh, the Kaisa. The Kaisa just cleaning up house. Shen can't do anything against this. Shen accidentally popping his R or R'ing in, I'm not sure, but this is it, guys. Red team continuing to clean up the kills. Victor is popping his ult, throwing out his lasers. There's just not enough damage to deal with this Mundo. This is thick. This game is over. First game, game 1, going to K and I. Go next, having to figure out what went wrong and fix it in game 2. Now, surprisingly, the Victor is alive, so maybe this isn't over yet, but it's looking dire. Kai'Sa's gonna come in and pop her. Kai'Sa's gonna come in and pop him. No, this game is not, I mean, it's not looking great for blue, but it's not actually over. So I might have spoken too soon. Let's continue to see how this game unfolds. The Winions are pushing in. Victor is doing his best to clean up. 2 and 8 Diana, 8 and 5 Victor, Shen 1 and 4, but looking like a thick meat sandwich. Kaisa taking down Dragon pretty freaking quick with her items here. Even with the Lord Dominic's, oh yeah, she's doing a lot of damage. 700 gold bounty on her head. Blue team is clearing wards best they can. However, red team might be positioning for the last push. 3 dragons to 1 in favor of red. And again, I apologize. I thought this game was over in that last push, but blue team still has some life in them. Life, uh-oh. Teleport coming out of Mundo in the backline. Do they have vision on this? Yes, they do. Blue team coming in. Veigar and Mundo into the game with some cheeky backdoor teleports. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Cheeky Veigar. GG's. Good games. Nice job, guys. That was a great game. And we're going to get into game 2 here.